Bagel. Bagel improvements.
Wow. Welcome, everyone, to my show and Gigi's show. Hi, Gigi.
It's not my show. This doesn't belong to me. I reject it.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fair,
Thanks
I
for coming
guess.
by, everybody. We'll see you next time.
How's everyone doing? I took a big
I'm
gulp.
all right.
for some reason.
Thanks.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Been thinking about Chibunga.
Is that all you've been thinking about?
No, I've been thinking about Seymour Guado, but I didn't want to say that.
I'm putting you on the spot. What do you want to tell the class about Seymour Guado? The character from Final Fantasy X.
I don't really like him very much.
Mm-hmm.
I just was thinking
True.
about him
Yeah.
because I had a big shitty blown up picture of his face saved to my images. For some
Wait,
reason.
that was the seed of you thinking
That
about
was
him?
the seed of me thinking about Seymour Guado.
Why'd you have that?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's here.
Mm-hmm. I thought you found or made that in response to your thoughts.
No.
Not like
I saw this and I saved it.
Cool. Well, it's a good image. I'm looking at it now.
Thanks.
No problem.
I worked really hard on it.
It's good that you
so
showed it. That's our mention.
That's our contractually obligated Final Fantasy X talk for the stream. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for supporting us in our officially sponsored deal with FF10 with Final Fantasy X. Where we have to say it once every stream and we don't get anything from it.
I have to take a sip of Final Fantasy potion and wink at the camera and say, "Power to the gamers, Seymour Guado."
Okay, well, you better do that real quick. Let's get
Tiny Ronso.
Shitty Ronso, baby Ronso. We have to show two, at least up to like every 15 minutes of stream. We have to show at least 1 minute of gameplay from the Final Fantasy X series franchise, featuring Seymour Guado from the Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, Seymour Guado, who was in future Final Fantasy X games. Hey, can we do the actual thing we're doing?
Wait, are we not, is this not what we're doing? Okay. Sorry, let me swap over. Let me show the Oh, the game is weird. Hang on.
What? Well,
No,
the game is always weird.
Yeah, it's the layout got strange. Oh right, it did this last time. You like shrink it this way. Nintendo. Okay. Play. So here's thank you, Alexander the Mostly Okay, for 15 coins and message of get Rook a belated birthday gift for me. Will do. Aww. Thank you. Here's all the great. Here's all the great.
All the great.
So earlier, I was idling on this screen while I was setting up. I was really admiring like Fox's whole situation here, because he's just like sitting here and rubbing his chin and just like staring off into nothing. Yeah, his mouth is hanging wide open. And then sometimes his eyes look like really concerned, but it's like it's got a low chance of happening. I kind of want to see it. There it is. He's like having this like, oh, kind of moment. I don't know what he's doing. He's looking at us a lot. I
never appreciated how much this title screen is like the Banjo-Kazooie like, Firefly.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
It really is. It's exactly like it.
hmm
Oops.
There's Slippy at the game console or whatever.
Yeah, the N64, the Game Boy. The
There's
N64 Game Boy.
That's Rob, right?
Yeah. Do you like how it says some letters on his chest? Oh, it says NUS. It says Nintendo Ultra 64 is why, I bet.
What?
Because for Star Fox 64, they invented Rob 64.
Uh-huh.
So he's like supposed to be like, haha, what if, you know Rob from the NES, we made him for the NES. He was a little toy robot.
Uh-huh.
What if we made him 64? And the code name of the N64 was Nintendo Ultra 64. So that's probably why it says NUS is what I've gathered in my brain.
Okay, I've learned a lot of information. Thank you.
Nus. Nus. All right. Let's go.
Rob of these.
Rob of these Nus.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Here's
I
my good
didn't want
files.
to say it because I didn't want it to become my brand.
It's okay. If you have anything crass that you want to say, I'll say it this time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, here's my call out post for video chess. She bought a Firefly lantern, then she fucking collected 6 grub tub, and she saved Queen Earthwalker. So if you support
these
this,
bad
unfollow me. Yeah,
Why are they in red?
because it's call out. Ah! All right, we're here.
What? What's the plan?
I don't remember. We're supposed to meet a new guy, I think.
Right, Garunda.
Garundate. Ow.
No, that's too lower. Okay, I spell it to you.
This beast is my red side help. I think it is really my help. To red brown. That's right on time. It is GE. It is
T.
here we go. It is GE to red. A crime to red. A crime. That's right on time. It is GE.
What's happening?
I couldn't force that one.
It's cheaty. I don't know what that means. You know what I realized last stream?
Hmm?
We never once used Tricky's ball.
Oh, yes. Oh, he loves it.
Oh, it was. I think it's the song "It's Tricky" from the video game SSX Tricky,
Oh, I see. That's
which
why
I don't have any
get it.
context for. He's not doing it.
Um.
Go get it.
It makes a spore sound when it lands. It sounds like
Okay.
when spore gets hit. That's absolutely. Hang on.
Oh, you're. Oh, okay. I
Searching
see,
my
I
computer
see.
for spore.
Okay, I see.
Spore damage.wave.
Go get it.
Yep. All right. Spore damage.wave confirms.
How about this? What if every time you throw that ball recklessly, you are killing spores that are native to this planet and ruining the ecosystem? You ever think about that?
Yes.
Thanks.
I'm glad
As
you
long
just
as you're
have-
thinking about it.
I'm just keeping it in my thoughts. I'm glad you can just throw this fun physics ball all the time if you want.
Yeah, what?
What is it for?
Does it come back to you?
I think it just goes back in my... Wait, Tricky has it right now. Where the fuck is Tricky?
Oh. Tricky? Oh, he
Oh,
got
he's
it.
over here.
Okay.
What's this for? Does this, like, enrich him?
You're bonding with Tricky.
Oh.
You have
that's-
to do this so you get the bad ending, where Chicky doesn't like you. The dinosaurs turn on you and Chicky doesn't come to your defense.
Oh no. And that leads to the bad future of Star Fox.
Right, where Crystal becomes cursed.
Yeah. Alright, put your fucking ball away.
And Chicky becomes critical.
Critical? Like the streamer? The streamer is
Yeah.
spelled with a K? Wait, is it spelled with a K? No, the
it's-
K's like in the middle of the word, but it's
yeah,
fine.
it's like a weird spelling, but
Yeah.
it starts with a C. Anyway, Chicky becomes that.
Okay. Tricky and rich.
It's happening. He's growing.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I forgot to say thanks to people who subbed during the intro, so let me do that real quick before I start fucking around. Thanks Mob Seeker for the sub. Seeper? Mob Seeker. There we go. Thanks Oopie Daisy for the sub. Thanks Magical Delicacy for the sub. And that's all. Thank you.
Christical.
Chris. Cool.
Okay, it's out of my system.
Very cool.
I can be funny and mature now.
That's cool. Sounds cool and real.
I can tell
Sounds like that's
jokes,
really gonna happen.
I can tell jokes for sophisticated appreciators of the art.
Okay, we'll fucking jack into the appreciatrix. What is this moves that Fox is doing? Thank you, and some ebooks for the sub. Okay,
You neglected the message. I'm trapped in my crystal braids. Alpha no.
Wait, is that? Oh wait, is that how it's pronounced in English too?
Hmm?
Is it pronounced Alphino in English? I've never heard them. I have never
French.
listened to the dub. Oh, it's French. Wait, French has silent D?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I didn't know that. Oh boy.
Why are you saying that like, oh, I've been fucking up?
Because I always read it in my head as Alpha Nod.
Oh no.
Even though I play with the Japanese voices on, so it's like Alfino very clearly there. But cool. Well, I
Hey,
learned about elves.
Talk to Shabunga, please.
Okay. I wanted to talk to the whole guy, but the whole guy isn't here. Did I spend him only? Do you only get one hole? I'll talk to Shamunga.
Thank you. Thank you.
Free to look around, yes.
Did you like that?
Thank you. It's all I wanted.
Feel free to look around.
I feel like I want to hear a different one.
There are many surprises
Yes.
within my store.
I never noticed store was capitalized.
It's really good. Someone was pointing out, or I guess probably a lot of people were pointing out last time, that like this game has a lot of like camel case caps and also just like random capitalization. Like grub tub is all one word, but grub is
Right,
capitalized and
right,
tub
right,
is
right.
capitalized.
Okay.
Thorntail.
I forgot what camel case
Yeah.
meant.
It's like how a camel has two capital letters on it.
Right. Well, I was thinking like
Free
roller
to look
coaster
around, yes.
caps.
Oh yeah,
Like
like
the
a
meme.
Homestuck troll.
Oh, that's not what I was gonna say. I was
That's
gonna
a-
say like the meme.
Around,
People love the meme.
What's the meme? Is it sponge?
It's sponge.
Choose something.
Okay.
Oh, get out.
I should spend my coins. I have 40 delicious coins to spend.
Well, what are you gonna spend them on?
Maybe some maps. I don't have enough wallet to buy the funny gold the gold snack. Ocean Force Point.
That's a Mega Man X stage, probably.
Yeah,
Looking around me.
it's like a Mega Man X stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone, oh yeah, someone else brought up, I forget if it was, it was in my Discord, not in the chat, but someone said that apparently someone at Rare said that Bafomdads, the name, the origin of that, is because they bring you back from dead. It's actually Bafomdad.
What?
Yeah!
Shut up! What?
It's really something.
Oh, okay.
You pay this much.
No, I pay 3.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Dad, what?
They bring you Bafom the Dad.
Do you have to say
Yeah!
it? Do you have to say it really British?
You can try.
Feel free to look around.
So if that's what you want to do with yourself.
I won't.
Okay. Volcano Force Point. Thank you, Rory Beans, for the sub. I paid less than that. I paid 3.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
You drive a hard bargain.
Yeah! The way he reaches down, he looks like he's gonna fuck it up. Moon Paths. Lightfoot Village. Dark Ice. Cloud Runner. I'm just gonna buy, I guess, as many of these as I can get. Or maybe I'll get the high def PDA or whatever with 20 scarabs.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see this so many times in the next minute. Also, the look that Fox has when he approaches the item is strangely, like, loving.
I've been appreciating Shabunga's kind days here. Well, maybe it's not that kind.
It's a little bit kind. He's
He
proud.
looks proud, yeah.
He's made another sale. He should be proud.
You pay this much.
I've never paid that much. Wait, what?
That's too low.
What are you talking about? That's what I always
You're
pay.
not even looking at it.
That's too low.
How do you even know how low it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
He's just,
Wait, did
he's
he not go down from 5?
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah! What the fuck?
Yeah, I wonder if like there's like a chance that he'll accept the discounted price. It's not an always thing.
You pay
Maybe
this
he's just
much.
tired of you.
No, that's too low.
He's just tired of you.
Okay, I'll
Shit,
sell it to
I'm one
you.
scarab low of the PDA. Yeah! Oh fuck, I didn't say it.
He fucked it up!
I was too busy looking at Shabunga and listening to Shabunga that time.
Well, that I can relate to.
Constant problem in our lives.
Hey, Chess.
What?
I think Star Fox can fly.
Why do you think that?
I have found proof that Star Fox can fly in the new game. I cannot confirm yet because the video has not downloaded it yet.
I
Follow
found,
this link.
I've confirmed it, but I haven't seen the video.
Follow this link to read the article and maybe download the
Oh, then
video.
throw them into this cave, and you have to collect them within my
It's a link to
time limit.
IGN from 2001.
Sick. Are you gonna click it?
No. Well, I did, but it didn't actually lead to anything because it's just from
I'm really happy you clicked
Are
it.
you ready?
Of course I clicked it! I have to know! I have to know if you can fly!
You did it. You win fair and square.
I won. Are you proud of me?
No, you didn't even crank up the difficulty.
You weren't supposed to notice that.
It was over in 2 seconds! How could I not notice it?
You were so engrossed in trying to click on the link from IGN that I thought maybe I could trick
I had
you
already
into being
clicked on
proud
the
of me.
link. I did that from the very beginning.
You pay this
I
much.
pay this much.
No, that's too low. No,
What?
that's too low.
The gambling dialogue used to be longer?
Okay,
What?
Says the cutting room floor.
How much longer?
Yeah! This is Fox's high-def display device. This is Fox's fucking tape player.
200 years I've been pushing around.
Slippy airdropped it to you, but the shopkeeper got it first, so that's why you've had to buy it. That shopkeeper never misses a chance to get scarabs. If he left his fucking cave and went to Cape Claw, he could find a ton of scarabs along the way. Whoa, wait, why is this a PDA? Hey, Slippy? This is called binocular.
It's the way that you publicly display your affection for Shabunga.
Hey, Skippy, this is called bonkular. Why'd you make this?
I don't think either of those things are called those things.
Well... Video chess used / add permitted term fucked Shabunga.
I couldn't find this thing about the shopkeeper dialogue on TCRF, but I found unused items, bad guy alert.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Did we talk about this on the stream and I forget?
No, we didn't. I went and read a lot about this game after we played it last time.
Okay, can I read it?
Yes.
Okay. Bad guy alert. This item would have been sold in the Thorntail shop for 45, 47, or 50 scarabs, depending on how generous the shopkeeper is feeling. It's set to never be available. According to some lines in the unused gametext.bin, this would have made the staff glow red when baddies are nearby. In the final game, Chicky alerts you to their presence. Instead, there seems to be no code left to make the staff glow red. This item has a description that would show on the status screen on the pause menu. The staff will glow red when a baddie is nearby, as well as text that would appear when buying it. This is the bad guy alert. Your staff will glow red whenever there is a baddie nearby.
What does it do when there's a baddie nearby?
It will glow red when there's a baddie nearby. Wait, why does that help though?
Let's see. It's like in Hobbit, where Bilbo's sword lets him know that orcs are here, so he can hide.
What?
Don't you know it?
Jess, what are you saying?
Everyone knows this. It's where Bilbo's secret sword says, "Uh-oh, orcs," and then Bilbo knows to put on his little his jewelry.
Jess, what the fuck are you saying?
Bilbo knows it's time to wear jewelry.
What? What the fuck?
Chat, back me up on this. How long has my inventory been open, and why? Yeah, what does the staff do when there's a goodie? Do you know? Does it say?
It doesn't say that. It's only a bad guy alert. It's not a good guy alert.
Well, thanks to you.
It's a shame that they decided to implement a bad guy alert, but not a good guy alert. It makes the staff glow green whenever there's a good guy.
Yeah,
around.
it's not very balanced at all.
Yeah. Fox is dying. I keep thinking about the dark knowledge that we could probably skip ahead in the game by swimming over this area.
No, that's not the way that Peppy wants you to behave. That's not the way that James McLeod would want.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's not. James McLeod didn't skip anything, even his own death. So
He probably would have if he could, if he had the. If he
wouldn't
figured out that
have.
he could slowly drift off a waterfall in order to swim in midair and swim right over Andros and Pigma.
No,
Probably would have done it.
No, he's not like them. He's not like Pigma.
What is this tree for?
Hitting.
Fireweed.
Fireweed.
Oh, we have a map now.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. I want to look at Tricky.
I wish I could download this Star Fox flying video.
Maybe it's on archive.
Maybe. I'm too lazy to do that though.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Quote, Oh, I guess this is from IGN. Additionally, Rare has the classic Star Fox flying mode up and running. Let us tell you, it plays really well and is true to the series. It's so good, we hope there's more than just a few levels.
Keep hoping. What is this red glowing? Oh, is this a baddie alert? No, that's just a hole.
It's not a baddie alert. Come on.
Baddie of the day?
Never seen a baddie before.
Seen plenty. Did I get this
baddies
one?
all the time.
Yeah. I guess I used this up, but it's still just here.
Oh.
Oh wait,
okay.
right. This is where I got the gun.
Oh, that made me feel exactly like Donkey Kong 64.
Yep. if you see a sort of like shoddy jungle cage and like a special button you have to fire a gun at, which moves the jungle cage, that's Donkey Kong 64.
That was overwhelming. I don't know if I can do this.
All right. Where the fuck is Grundete? Do we have to like bug the warp man?
You have to bring him a gift anymore?
Anymore? Really? Hey buddy, you okay? You good? The opposite direction of where I went when I started. Okay. I already forgot. Can I go past this guy? No, that's tough. Talk to the man, please. Talk to the man. Who does Scales think he is? Anyone know? Let me know in the comments.
I think he thinks he's General Scales.
This guy thinks he's General Scales. Okay, so I need to go back through snow, I guess. Okay, I was also thinking this looks speedrun skippable,
Oh.
but I don't know the movement tech.
Wow.
Whoa. I need to remember in my mind's brain where we came from. Good sense.
We came from Corneria.
Of the Lilat system?
Yes.
So that's the gate that leads to Tricky Mom. This is nothing. Where are we going? The big stone
To
man is the new
Vegeta?
Muppet. He is the new
What?
Muppet, and his name is Warpstone.
Oh. What?
Someone, who is it? Holotunes in chat, Holly said that, I love the way this giant stone guy looks. When I saw him in Nintendo Power years ago, I thought he was a new Muppet. Nintendo Power famous for bringing the hot new Muppet debuts.
I mean, he is a Muppet. Wait. Wasn't, like...
There was like a stone Muppet guy, right? Am I thinking of... Sorry, you finish yours.
Oh, I don't know anything about Muppets.
Me neither. I feel like there were stone Muppet guys on something. On Fraggle Rock? Were there stone men in Fraggle Rock?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the Neverending Story. I did see that fairly recently.
Oh. I've never seen most of
You're
that.
not missing out,
Yeah, that's
in
probably
my
true.
humble opinion.
Really appreciate it. Senseless V in chat says, "Are you thinking of the eagle guy? I always thought he was stone as a kid." I really like the idea of thinking that the Sam the Eagle is made of stone. That's good. I'm like trying to walk around the perimeter of the area to like find the exit we came from when we took the shortcut back here from Snow World, but doing a bad job of finding. This place leads to criminal lands. Unless, wait, is this where we came from, maybe? No, that's Cape Claw. Up a ladder. I'm glad that we've caused you to think about Shabunga a lot.
That's also me, so I'm glad I'm in good company.
Alright, let's look at the world map.
Hi, Fox. Detail readout, Fox. I think it might help you.
No, Peppy, I want to see a map. I don't want to.
Indicate that this is your current position.
Is that Peppy?
I've been studying your
Yeah.
mission. Read the information on screen.
Why does he sound so bad?
Because he's 30,000 years
Scanners indicate
old.
that this is your current
No, he's
position.
not. He's 30.
That's,
Check the detail readout, Fox. I think it might help you.
check the map closely to find them all. I would love to.
I hope my information is helping you, Fox.
What the hell? His voice is crazy. Did he always sound like that?
No, they made him old in this one for some reason. They were like, Peppy should be 80. Okay, it's
Why?
here. This is where we came from. Uh-huh. I need to take off my
clue.
cardigan. I'm overheating
Oh.
from this action. All right. Fox is so hurt.
Oh, I was going to read a Neo Seeker post, but I got distracted thinking about Muppets.
Mm-hmm.
To Vegeta X2. Okay, I know that this forum gets barely any hits whatsoever, but you know that once it becomes launch day, there will be a lot of threads to take care of and watch over on this forum. So as of now, I know that you do not need a co-moderator for this forum, but when the time comes, and if you are considering having one, I'd greatly appreciate it if you considered me for the job. I am damn sure I am getting the game, and I would like to help people out with things and control unruly crowds. So as I've said before, I would love it if you thought you need one, if you pick me for the job. Thank you for your time, Icy Squirrel Master, Lord of Eternal Darkness.
Wow, you really buried the good shit.
This message was edited by Icy Squirrel Master on March 19, 2002.
Oh, man. That's good. Okay, I need to... Shut up, Tricky. That's such a good name.
It's such a 2002 name.
This arrow changes. Oh, I guess it's a screen. Okay. Why's there a
Rest in
screen?
peace, Flash.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an area I've been to before, and I need to go back through it, apparently. Oh, there was like a fire up there. I think I need to shoot with a fired ball.
There's something near.
Uh-huh. Yes?
Is this the baddie alert? No, this is the goodie alert, isn't it?
Maybe. This is something alert. It's alerting. It's alarming. Landshark in chat. It's cool that Tricky is the prince of this planet, but also a dog for some reason. Yeah, it's very good. Uh-oh. Alright, Tricky, just fight this current and come over here. Wow, he just goes. There's like a, there's a shooting thing over there, but I don't think I can get to it right now. A target, we'll say. Flame keys.
Fox's.
Flame
Oh,
keys.
yep.
Sorry,
Those are just keys.
those are just keys.
Fox's new weapons. By Shadow 75. Fox carries a spear and fights the way Link does. He also has magic abilities, as does Link. What other moves do you hope to see? Deathblade RPG Gamer says, I like to see him perform different techniques with laser.
Now, wait, sorry. Was that I'd like or I like?
No, it's I like to see him perform different techniques with laser.
Yes, yes, yes. Me too. I also love
I
to
also
see it.
like this.
I went backwards. I like to see him perform different techniques with laser.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
The fact
Wait,
that
is
that played at the same time as like the title of the area popping up on screen made me think it came from the game for some reason.
Yeah, it scared me. Oh wait, we got like a key. And Fox was like, ugh, I hate to take keys. Are we fucking done already?
Oh yeah.
But it's... Let me just put the key here. There's the hurry boy screaming old man is here somewhere. The hurry boy screaming old man. You know? Is that Garantete?
Why would Fox have magic? He's a pilot. All
He's
of
a
his
pirate.
time would have been spent in all of his time would have been spent in flight training. It doesn't bother me that he has it, but it seems to be inconsistent with his character.
It seems out of character for him to use a spell.
Fox is a man of science. What?
I just really love gameplay. I'm just really passionate about gameplay.
Did you kill that worm with magic?
Yeah, I cast
No!
spell.
What the fuck? What did we just say?
Oh,
The sharp claw have imprisoned me in this infernal cave.
my crystal
Hey.
If you
grave.
can bring me frostweed, I'll be strong enough to get myself out. Perhaps the young prince can help you. Hurry, boy!
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Watch out, it's two guys.
Two baddies?
Two baddies. And
Oh,
they're
there's
making my
actually a
game
bunch of them.
they're making my game run really good.
Yeah. Hey, he's performing a technique with laser.
Yeah, it's various. Why is it running so good?
Maybe this is the baddie alert. Your game
Maybe.
runs like shit to let you know that there are baddies.
You can do like there's like a few different combos you can do by holding like different directions while Fox fights, but they all do the same amount of damage. That one seems the worst. It seems like it fails half the time. Do you think this is cool?
Is it getting worse?
Maybe. Seems like it's good.
Why is it that? I mean, I guess this is Zelda, isn't it? Where like the only the last hit of a combo deals damage.
Yeah. Maybe I'm supposed to like get the weeds from the tree and ignore these guys.
Maybe, because they keep coming.
Yeah. Where? I love how they have like the special baddie cave, but it's like, no, don't come in our cave. This is baddies only. Alright, where was this weed tree? Here it is. Tricky. Wait, what do I need Tricky for?
What?
Wait, are these running away from Tricky? Are we hurting these?
How are these helping him get out of the... Oh, he's gonna, like, sneeze him? Is that it?
Oh, they're attacking the tree.
Oh, no!
What the fuck is going on? Nice shot. Am I supposed to... I don't understand how Tricky's involved in this.
20 meter critical.
Goat in.
Tricky's just running around with like exclamation points and question marks above his head. He doesn't understand anything.
Feed to Tricky came up on your action thing.
Feed to Tricky?
What
Oh,
could
I think
you
that's
feed
just
to
like...
Tricky?
I think it's just if I want to give him a grub tub.
Oh my god. This
just
thing
running.
is gonna challenge me to a silver medal race.
This is my friend Fox.
What's happening?
What the
Sent us
hell?
to find you.
Well, I am Garunda Tang,
Oh, that's Garunda.
Oh.
Spellstone Gatekeeper of Dark Eyes.
Oh, camel.
We're looking for a spellstone.
Why is it running like this?
Duty as a gatekeeper to guard the land from which a spellstone is forged.
I guess I could close some of my thousands of programs.
And discovered that
Maybe
I
that'll
was
help.
a gatekeeper. He gave me an ultimatum. Allow him to take the spellstone back into the sacred land, or he would destroy my tribe.
No, no.
Oh, your tribe.
Would not risk the safety of the entire planet. So I refused to help. My daughter did not think this way.
Seems like it's just the emulator.
To save the tribe, she opened the gateway herself. Scales did not destroy my tribe. He enslaved them instead.
Oh no.
No.
My daughter dishonored me. You must search for the spellstone within Dark Ice Mines and return it to the Volcano Force Point Temple. Only then will the spellstone's power be returned. I will open the gateway.
I don't know if I have rewind enabled. I don't know if Dolphin does rewind. Does it? Beep 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 beep.
Seems like it would be unreliable if it did.
Yeah. Hey Fox, check out Peppy's Dinosaur Planet map to see where to head next.
Hell.
Hell. Yeah, I think some of the cutscenes in this just run bad.
Right when you need me. Slippy, over and out.
Oh
I think
my
it was because there was a bunch of
God.
snow particles. Did you like how Slippy sounded?
I'm gonna scream.
Yeah, it seems like it's fine-ish now. Actually, no, it still seems kind of bad. I wonder why. Oh, I need that. Yeah, this is actually running real bad.
ahead.
What's up?
I don't know. I was just gonna say maybe it just seems like Fox has magic powers, like his moves in Super Smash Brothers, for example, Firefox.
True. Honestly, maybe that is magic. Maybe that's a spell of a wizard.
I mean, there's not really any other reason why he would just suddenly become engulfed in flame and rocket himself into the air. Like,
Gandalfs
that's not
do this.
a gadget. No, Gandalfs do this, and space pilots don't do this.
Yeah. I don't have the golden vegetable. I don't have enough wallet space to afford it. If this starts to run even worse than it already is, then I will try restarting the emulator. Doesn't seem good, but it's also not unplayable right now. I think this is the guy who wants to eat the golden item. What's up?
Freaky Freak 9 8 says, better. Well, Star Fox 64 got boring once I beat it, so this will be better, considering you can run, and it is an adventure game. The graphics are unlike anything I've seen before, and the way they actually talk rocks. I think this game will be the best game. This game is the awesomest game ever, I think. P.S. I love the way Fox smiles. This game will be 20 times better than that Final Fantasy game on PSX. See ya, dudes.
I love the way Fox smiles.
I love to see him smile.
Fox's smile brightens my day. See you, dudes.
Freaky Freak 9. More like Sweetie Sweet 9.
Aww. Aww. Yeah, the game doesn't look bad. It's got...
They said Final Fantasy game on the PSX.
Yeah.
Not the PS2.
That's true.
So what were they talking about?
This is gonna look way better than Final Fantasy Anthology. Wherever the fucking port of like FF1 and 2 was. Rest in peace, that hole. Is this is this game contemporaneous with FF10?
Is it?
Is that how we're tying it together?
Oh no, we can't go down that road again.
Oh no.
I guess being in freezing water doesn't hurt you.
Only 20 scarabs.
I don't like this. This isn't Shabunga, and so I don't like it.
It's Banjo-Kazooie.
Ugh.
Take it to the maze. Come on, Cranky. Yeah! Take it to the maze. Walnuts. I guess we need to visit the horrible maze at some point in order to collect our cheats. Maybe we can get big head mode. I don't know if this game has big head mode, but it should.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's not good to shoot so many, but I love to do it every time. I love how it makes the fucking Puma dot wave when these die.
That's like an expendable resource, right?
Maybe. You can expend it by firing 30 of them at a snake. That's the same Puma dot wave that is used for Bowser's Roar in Mario 64.
Oh my god.
Is there a reason? Oh wait, there's a reason. Tricky. I need you to do this for me. Where's your commands? Not ball. Find secret.
Fine. Dum-de-dum.
Oh, it's a Baphomet, Dad.
Oh, great.
With this, I can come back from dead.
Uh-oh, back from the lab again.
Ah, again. Well. Oh, there's a waterfall. I bet there's a treat. Oh, I'm
you
fucking
actually are
cold.
taking damage.
I'm fucking cold from this.
Seems like it'd be nice to like show some sort of warning.
There was a. Remember?
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna die out here.
You're gonna die.
I don't know what happens when you die on this game.
You're not gonna come back from dead.
Do you wish to use Baphomet Dad? Yes.
Okay.
That's good. Ow.
Oh my god.
I was just trying to get over here, which didn't need me to be in the water.
Oh. Thank you, Baphomet Dad.
Walnut, peanut, walnut, smile, peanut, walnut, and peanut shields.
Camera? We'll never know how Fox defeated it.
Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple shields, grapevines, oranges, and banana peels.
Oh yeah. Walnuts, walnuts, pineapple nuts. I wonder if we can swim that.
Probably not by shooting it.
Probably not by shooting it. Let's take a peek up here. Oop, why can't I move the camera?
T.
T? Oh, my camera movements aren't working. Like, I can look around freely, but the, like, movements aren't going. Did I open the wrong dolphin?
Post
Oh,
T
here we go.
in chat.
T. There you go. Oh yeah, it looks like we can get up here at some point. This looks like... Yeah, this is real geometry. Cool.
Well, get up there.
Then I can...
Going bald? Super Shadow asks. Super Shadow asks, is Star Fox going bald or something? I bet in the next Star Fox he won't have any hair left.
Going bald?
UA says, what a useless thread. This thread has nothing to deal with Star Fox adventures. Nothing at all. Also, don't reply to the thread. That's the end of the thread.
That's a good thread.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they're just in there now.
Yeah.
Can I shoot them? That's a wall.
Seems like it's hitting a wall.
Yeah. Dang it. Going bald or something? Gone any good balds lately? Oh, there's a Baphomet Dad in there.
Oh shit.
How do I get past this jungle grate? Oh,
So
Kentucky.
in Zelda, fairies will heal you because like they're fairies, right? Like they're magic. What the fuck is a Baphomet Dad and why does it bring you back from dead?
It's only natural.
Why? Is it like Fox dies and then he thinks of the cute little animal in his pocket and he's like, no, I have to stay alive for Baphomet Dad.
No, I didn't finish my Baphomet Dad. My leftovers.
It's normal for Baphomet
Running
Dads.
out! You must find the spellstone!
It's normal from dads.
It's normal from dads. Alright, we have to go to Dark Ice World. Where's this?
Hi, Fox. Scanners indicate that this is your current position. Scanners indicate that this.
I guess it
flashing dots
does
show where you need
consume
to
the
go
Baphomet
next.
Dad when he thinks about it. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's gone. He also just keeps them in like sort of a bag, like a satchel. Boulder Dash in chat. What's the matter, Fox? You've hardly touched your Baphomet Dad.
Fox, I have been studying your mission.
This is expressly the
Scanners
least
indicate
useful
that
map
this
I've
is
ever
your
seen in a game.
What about all the maps that you bought? Do those not do
Flashing
anything?
dots.
They show a mini map when I'm in the area.
Oh, okay.
But other than that,
Well, yeah.
alright, well we need to find the Dark Ice Mines.
Ugh.
Just checking.
Oh. You're not gonna like what you see.
D-pad lets me zoom in and out, which is good.
Okay.
But I still can't see any map
Still
other
not
than...
very useful.
Yeah, can't see any maps other than the one I'm on.
So when is this game coming out? Warson asks. So when's this game coming out? Lots of question marks. Is it already out or what? And if you got it, is it good? Great
good?
Digivolver says, March 25th, 2002 in the US. Black Side says, Fox sucks. Behemoth says, Behemoth says, I also think this game will suck.
Wow, that's fucked up. Why'd they say that? What did they mean by this? What? Huh?
Huh?
That? Perfectly chopped.
Okay, Breath of the Wild.
See that mountain? You should go there. Good luck. Paramatter in chat says load-bearing hole. Once I destroyed the hole, it's over.
Uh-huh.
Alright, well I'm glad I solved it.
Mystery Comment Man says, if you see those comments above there about how Fox in the game sucks, the people who wrote that suck. Fox is a really cool character to exist in the Nintendo universe. Fox is one of the fastest and powerful characters in Super Smash Bros. And in Super Smash Bros. Melee. He has a laser gun, can make an illusion of himself, and he can do his Reflecto Shield, which is cool. Not to mention the Firefox move. He also is a fast character. The game is also cool, smiley face. You can control Fox on the ground, off the R-Wing, and in, with 2 new characters, Prince Tricky and Crystal, smiley face, winky face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face.
Wow, I can't believe fucking the president of Nintendo is out here trying to promote and shill the game. Can't believe John Rare is in the fucking thread.
I can't believe my Bathroom dad, who works at Nintendo.
Fuck. Anyway, there was no point to come over here.
Okay.
I got
The
back
point
from
was
Dad.
the experience of knocking over that tree.
Yeah.
It's the little things. You
Discovering
know, like in
the
Breath
truth
of
of
the Wild.
lead-bearing hole.
Yeah. Dragon Cloud quoted Behemoth saying, I also think this game will suck with, do you? Well, 2 words. Ha ha. This game is a joint project between Rare and Nintendo, so it will rock. I'm English, so I only played for an hour while I was in the US, and it is awesome. The bump mapping is great. Smiley face.
I'm English, so...
I'm English, so this game is good.
Okay, did I talk to both of these?
Snowhorn by the river never
Yes, I know.
sees
He's sad because his funny golden toy is gone. What about...
Nobody ever brings me toys anymore.
Something about that sounded like an Jammer Lammy lyric.
Snowhorn by the river has suffered a great loss.
Suffered a great loss. He lost his fucking funny golden toy. What do you want?
OP is literally English, so yeah.
God. Okay, so that's the man who's sad.
I guess this game came out around the same time as Wind Waker too, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Sure
just fun to
did.
think about. Like,
Wonder how that did.
I wonder how this game would have been different if it had come out like significantly after Wind Waker.
Good question. Like, cause most of like its design stuff was like set in stone, fucking
Yeah.
way before.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Attention, all 49 gamers. Johnson Quick is in danger, and he wants your help gunning out the squads at the potted hours. But to do this, he wants fatal weapons and liquid.
Liquid?
Foxtrot 64 on the quick up.
Fuck yeah! Foxtrot 64 on the Quicka! That was good. I like to hear that. Alright, so we need to somehow find Dark Ice Mines. I would assume that it's in the cold zone, but... I can't remember if there was any, like, cold area that we have not been to. Because, like, looking at the map, we've been everywhere there. I also don't remember if we, like, got any new powers.
Any new magics?
Oh, Dark Ice Mines is in space? Oh.
What? Wait, what?
I need to go to space for it.
You can go to space?
Yeah. Remember how we've been collecting fuel cells? That's for
Yeah.
space. Tricky.
Oh, okay. So Star Fox can fly in this game.
You can fly on this game, yeah. What? Why?
This is unlocking some weird, like, memory in my brain. It's not gonna make any sense when I explain it to you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I distinctly remember having, like, some sort of Rugrats toy when I was a little kid that, like, I don't remember if all of the Rugrats were on it or if it was just Chucky. But, like, I would press a button and he would say either, "That's scary," or "I'm not going." And hearing Tricky say that just now made me think of that toy.
Oh, that's good.
And that's, like, burned into my brain for some reason. I don't even remember what it was.
That sounds like... I feel like I have a vague memory of this. Is it like a plush Chucky and you can squeeze his hand or foot or something and he says those things?
I don't think it was that. I think
like
it
a
was
toy
like
Chucky.
like a plastic toy or something.
Huh. Weird artifact. Weird mechanism. Imagine sending that back in time and being like, in the future we will have this.
Give that to a caveman.
Figure this shit out, idiot.
Anyway, that didn't make any sense. I'm sorry for explaining it.
No, it's good. I want to... If anyone in the chat can find that object, let me know in the comments.
Ooh, technology and magic.
Oh?
Kako Fujisawa says, in Star Fox Adventures, Fox will still use his R-Wing and other machines, but he has a new weapon as well, magic. To me, these two just don't mix.
Why is everyone like... Why do they think it's magic? It's a
Yo,
stick
I
that shoots
never want a
lasers.
pilgrim. I'm like, what the hell? Fox McCloud will practice witchcraft.
It seems that in the new game, Fox McCloud will consort with devils and perform enchantments. And quite frankly, I don't think this fits the series.
Icy Squirrel Master says, magic, eh? Sounds good to me. It's about time Fox put a little spring in his step.
This is what magic does. It puts a spring onto steps. I'm gonna buy more maps. A wizard wrote that post. Says Slime King Mike in the chat.
Orlin Durai says, I'm sticking to my guns on this one. The addition of magic will help Fox fly into the homes of flight sim geeks and D&D geeks around the globe. This is probably part of Nintendo's whole all audience thing.
People are so fucked up. That's your response? That's your thought?
Flight sim geeks fucking love magic.
Yeah. Thank you, Ashley, for 5 coins.
Well, they are making Stack Fox somewhat the same of Zelda.
Stack Fox.
Let me put that in the chat.
It's been 100 years since Animal made keys move. Keys back. Keys ready. Home is moving. Animal, you buyer beware. Your time is through. Calls slime on is home. Is after you.
He's home.
Right now.
Get ready.
Oh no! This is too long. I'll fix it. Get red.
You're typing it?
Yeah. Right? It's more work.
Get ready.
Right now. Beware.
Oh my god.
Just insisting it's more work.
Stop being a programmer for 5 seconds.
I want this ball orb.
This sounds good. I love science experiments,
Me too.
but not combined with magic.
If you touch this, the lightning, it tickles your finger.
If you touch that, you get the thunder hand from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Thunder. You can use it to shock your brother Mario.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Play it
remember.
loud.
Play loud now, my lord. Play it loud, my lord. No?
That's too low. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how he complains during the cutscene.
You pay this much.
Oh yeah, you
Black
pay this much
Orchid.
is a gamer command.
Okay, I'll sell it to
That's true. Black Orchid says, I don't know what to think. Yeah, I like Fox how he was. He doesn't need magic. Look at SNES, N64, and Smash Brothers. He did just fine, to me anyway.
You can't include Smash Brothers. He casts a fucking spell in that one.
No, I think Black Orchid is convinced that that's technology.
It's something that's so funny about that. Shabunga is a Mario and Luigi NPC. Like, if you
Yeah,
replaced his
that's
lizard
true.
face with a Bean Kingdom smile,
Yep, yeah.
it's just Fawful. He's Fawful's dad.
Don't say this.
Okay, so let me look at Peppy map. Supposedly,
Peppy here.
Peppy.
I'll display the world map.
Cool. So it doesn't really show anything, actually. But I think this is Dark Ice Mines in the corner.
Keep going.
Maybe I'm just supposed to intuit this. Okay, yep.
Okay.
Press B to remain on Dinosaur Planet. That's also one.
Like the aliens will come cat from heaven's gate are suddenly minutes away. We only fly when feeling for from grace. Help take us in and ways.
Thank you.
Our lives a message in but help cats to see. This takes control and on see. Quick to their heads are can do's button to their free.
I need to hear this.
The Snowhorn tribes are in great danger. General Scales has enslaved them to work in the Dark Ice Mines. If you can locate the gatekeeper's daughter, she will be able to help you. Free the Snowhorns by finding that Spellstone. It's up to you, Fox. Let me out.
The capitalization really stands out here.
It's so much. Chaz, I'm slipping out.
Fly through 3 gold bricks.
This feels so disconnected.
You know, dinosaur. Dino, it's jungle.
The Wicked Wild. It's the same music, the same One Star Fox song they could recreate.
Yeah. But you know, it's Star Fox. You love it.
Yeah, I love
You
this.
love it.
There's nothing else to do.
Wow. This is so fun. You remember in Star Fox when your teammates would just say, "Do it," and "Good job."
I do remember it. And you'd fly past the asteroids.
You're doing good. Like, more your father.
More like your father. Nice work, Fox. Your dad. This is decidedly not ice.
Nope. Well, it's dark ice.
Oh, which is fire.
Yeah, you know? Like how Dark Link is the opposite of Link.
Uh-huh.
Like how Dark Pit is the opposite of Pit.
Yeah.
Like how Darkness is the
Whoa,
opposite.
Tricky came out of a dog door.
Go get it.
No! What the fuck?
He didn't go. I'm not doing it.
Go get it.
Yes.
Oh, it bounces.
Okay. This is
Tricky,
a
it's
pretty high
safe.
quality ball.
Yeah. What, you think Shibunga would sell me a bum ball?
I do, actually.
Get it.
That's fair.
That's why they call him Shabum Ball.
This music really...
Yeah.
Fuck.
Uh-huh.
No. Give me this back. Fox, why are you throwing it bad?
How else is he supposed to throw it good?
Yeah. Come on, Tricky, get the ball. Oh no!
Tricky.
Alright. If used, Fox throws the ball for Tricky to fetch it. Playing with him for long enough will cause a change in Tricky's coloration. The color changes in a cycle from purple and yellow to pink and purple, and then to aqua blue and lemon green. What?
Are you sure it's lemon green and not champagne or lime cream?
Lime cream? Okay, what was the word they used for like sparkling or like shiny?
It was like metallic champagne.
Metallic
and
champagne.
Lemon cream. Those were the
Lemon
two
cream.
colors that were hotly debated.
That's right.
So is the ball just for changing Tricky's color?
Let's customize your Tricky.
Wait, really?
I'm sick of games giving me Tricky and then not letting me customize to my liking.
I mean, that's fair, but this is a type of magic when you think about it.
Yeah, it's a kind of
Animal
spell.
Husbandry.
Husbandry. General Scales took the spellstone down into the mine.
Oh, why don't you talk?
Why don't you talk
have
about
a
it?
Voice actor.
It's so funny every time. Oh, this guy's wearing a sick watch.
Okay.
Can I help him get free? Oh, it's playing sad music here.
Yeah.
Playing Cosmo Canyon.
I was thinking it,
Fine.
but I dismissed it because I was like, what? This doesn't sound anything like Cosmo Canyon. What the fuck? Shut up. But then my darling friend Chess said it, and now I think it's the funniest thing in the world. You're right. It does sound like Cosmo Canyon.
Phew. Good thing your first instinct was wrong and that it's actually smart.
I'm stuck. Wait for me.
The fact that you can hit them like a few times and then just like unload the gun on their chin. This feels really brutal.
That's what we play Star Fox Adventures for, the carnage.
Yeah. If Tricky was on fire, that's legal. Wait, what is... oh?
Okay.
Yeah!
Wait, do we need both of these animations?
I guess so. Quick succession.
When you think about it, Fox is kind of meant for magic, you know? He's always been that sort of cool, mysterious heartthrob. The Kawaii Award goes to. So magic gives him a lot. Besides, it's kind of always been there if you think about it. What of James McCloud saving Fox at the end of Star Fox 64? That was magical. Made me cry.
The kawaii of the... Wait, what? Hang on.
The Kawaii Award goes to.
Goes
It's in
to.
parentheses.
There's a lot of things going on in that post.
Do you
I
think
feel like...
Fox would be improved by being a magical boyfriend?
I think it wouldn't hurt him. Oh. Oh, it's funny. Hi.
Team of
Thank
clown.
you for releasing me. If you're heading down into the mine, then please look out for Belina Tay, the gatekeeper's daughter. She didn't mean to get us into this mess by telling Scales about the spellstone. She did what she thought was right. Please help her.
Okay, lady. I'll keep a lookout for her.
Fucking okay.
This might be of use to you. I found it while I was working. It looked important, so
It's
I
a
hid it in
landmine.
sharp claws.
Yeah! This is a bridge cog. If you find the machine that it fits, then you'll be able to open a new route.
Okay. The Dave says,
I can is middle E. No, I can't move at all. I cross the A. The one behind it all.
Dish car.
I am counting at the minute and slow in the middle of a super after 12.
I really I am howling at the men.
yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, the Dave says, I think that the mix will be good because if you like the technological parts, then you have the flying sections, whereas there are magic battles for those who want magic. It gives you the best of both worlds. I agree with Demon Fox 38 about Fox being mysterious. Magic suits him. If it doesn't sound right, well, duh, it's Star Fox. You've got an annoying parrot, Falco, a wimpy hare, Peppy, and a bleep frog, Slippy, flying spaceships. Does that sound right?
A bleep frog.
Bleep frog. There we go.
Slippy.
I probably should have done my dog shit English teen.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's too late now.
Everyone who was a fan of this game and posted about it online is British and teen. Is the decision we've made. Is this where the cog goes? Oh, looks like I could put a cog. Wait, why do I just have drop token? Okay, I can't drop token here, I guess. Big.
I want to read more debates about magic in the Star Fox universe.
I would appreciate that.
This is funny.
It's really funny that people were... I don't know, something about calling the stuff present in this game magic and being like, no, it's gonna be Lord of the Rings now. It's like really funny to me.
No, he shot a laser out of his staff. He's basically Gandalf now.
It's like Star Trek level shit. Fox go to Hogwarts. Fox learned Repello. what's a spell from Harry Potter? Expelliarmus.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingo.
Wingardium Mega Man.
Yeah.
What is this poll?
What's better? Magic. I
Magic.
didn't even
Wait,
see the
what
poll
was the other
happening.
option? I didn't even see it. Oh, magic or science?
Oh, okay.
5 people voted for science. What the fuck?
Yet to learn his flame command.
I see your little friend has yet to learn his flame command. That's
So
embarrassing.
Go on, youngster. Give it a go.
Oh, you learned it.
If I wasn't so exhausted, I could help you through the main gates. I need some food.
Fox just turns around and walks away. So can Tricky
Nice Final Fantasy X reference, by the way.
Wait, where? Oh, I see. I need food. So Tricky learned how to fire breath because the guy said you haven't learned how to fire breath yet.
It's triggered by shame. Like, they don't develop that skill until somebody shames them about it.
What is this?
Go get it.
Tricky, get up here somehow.
General discussion. Here you should feel free to talk about anything Star Fox. I'll start. Is it Star Fox or Star Fox?
Is it? Wait, predictions started? Do we have predictions now? Win channel points
Predictions?
if you make the correct prediction. This
Wait,
is a new
what?
mechanic of Twitch. Okay,
What's
what is
this?
We'll just
Break
break the game using flame commands.
commands.
Absolutely, or it's a flame. How could you? All right, I guess we'll. That's predictions. I don't know when. When does that prediction end?
Flame. Flame.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Is Tricky powerful now? Just plays this talk animation. A flame gout happens.
Flame.
Flame him, Tricky. Get his ass.
That sound is so funny.
It's really good.
Hey, have any of you seen that there's gonna appear a girl there? I think it's a blue female dog, but darn, she is a fox. Lol. Ironic, nah?
Sorry, can you read that one again? There were just a lot of words that I like to hear in it.
Hey, have any of you seen that there's gonna appear a girl there? I think it's a blue female dog. But darn, she is a fox. Lol. Ironic, nah?
Oh, that's so good. There's gonna appear a girl there. I think she is a new female dog. People put "nah" at the end of things in the early aughts a lot. It was normal.
Yep.
I
that
sure
was
fucking
the
did it.
thing. I did it.
Pretty random, nah? 'Cause that's what you'd say after saying something random. I refuse to believe that anyone who was online at the time did not do that. If you're in my chat and you say you didn't do that, then I don't know what to do with you, because you're lying. You're lying to me on my chat room.
Does anyone wonder about that warp stone? Someone told me that it sounds like fat censored from Austin Powers. Can anyone confirm that?
Someone told me this and I'm afraid. My mom won't let me get the game if it sounds like Austin Powers. Thank you, Taxi Derby, for the sub.
Thank you.
That didn't work. What did we need Tricky's flame command for? Tricky, can you flame this guy? Can you flame this noob? No, he won't.
I need some food, but in these parts, the alpine root only seems to grow in sheltered areas.
Oh, okay, that's our hint.
I also heard that Crystal is a princess, but we won't know until the game comes out, which will be, 5 or 6 weeks. I got a job and I'm ready to buy it when it first comes out. I heard the game is 72 hours or something like that. It has to have 2 discs.
It has to have 2 discs. Or I'm not buying it. Oh, Fire Breath and Ice Walls. That's a good call.
I guess there were actually GameCube games that had 2 discs, huh? Tales of Symphonia did.
Did it?
Yeah.
What? I mean, I guess, yeah. If one's gonna have 2
Yeah.
discs, that's one to do it.
That's one.
Killer 7? Was Killer 7 on 2 discs?
Wait, what? Really?
Why did Killer 7 have 2 discs?
That and Kaitos I get.
Flame.
God.
Oh, he did it.
Mario Kart Double Dash had
Ow.
a demo disc.
You fucking hurt me.
Wait, Tricky hurt you?
Tricky set me on fire.
What the fuck?
All right, find treasure.
Fine.
Oh, I found it. Root. Yeah! There are cutscenes in Killer 7, but I assumed that they were like in-game cutscenes based on the like 3 seconds I've seen of it. Which those don't take up space.
I think some of them are in-game cutscenes and some of them aren't.
Hmm. There's anime in Killer 7?
Yeah, it has a bunch of anime cutscenes that don't look very good, honestly.
Wow, I truly don't know anything about Killer 7.
That's better, but I need more.
Okay. All right.
Gamma128 says, weird, I found out today that Star Fox Adventures is going to be rated T for teen. That's strange because all the previous ones are rated E. The Living Angelus responds, a little violent Nintendo is getting with their characters. Perhaps this is promising, winky face.
Promising this is perhaps.
Maybe it's perhaps from all the dinos. The T-Rexes and those monstrosities might be too scary for the younger gamers. This one I should put in the chat also.
Please do. What are you? Oh. T-Rexes and those monstrosities. How would I like to have your Rexes?
Monstrosities!
Flame.
Does Tricky say fuck in this game? Is that why it's rated T?
Oh no!
He's flaming his enemies with his violent words.
No! Tricky, we raised you better than that.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Oh, he loves it.
Okay. Why did he like tap on his wristwatch when he was approaching it? What is this music?
So Dave says, I'd just like to say one thing about this game. The looks. Have you seen the generated rainstorm and the lightning effects in the dungeons? It all looks perfect. I think this game is gonna be massive. Smiley face.
I think this game is gonna be massive.
I think it's gonna be massive.
Yeah!
This message is from UE. UE is an animal or creature of some sort. When G detected red, a chemical is activated.
That's a good bit of information. Thank you. When she detected Rook.
Star Fox says, Resident Evil's controls are so hard to master, but Star Fox, you should see the fighting. It is so cool what fighting moves he can do.
It is so cool what fighting moves he can do. Why did you bring up Resident Evil? Okay, I can't put him in the hole forever. But I tried. Let's play. All right, Tricky.
Go get it.
Thank you, Evan, for 5 coin. And message of, I could use this money to move to Cape Claw, but some things are more important. Wait a sec, did Fox just... Hang on. So he normally uses his arms to crawl up this, but
Okay.
Fox's animations are split in such a way that certain arm animations take priority over other ones.
Okay.
So if you start pulling out the staff before you climb, he just snakes up onto it.
Okay. This is his magic.
This is one of his spells. That's really good.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna fucking die from touching a bat.
Don't do that.
Okay. Sorry.
Live from befriending a bat.
Oh wait, this is where I came from. I need to go this one. No! Tricky Flamin'! The bad guy! Ow! Tricky, you're going to have killed me!
Oh my god. Can Tricky actually kill you?
Tricky can kill me, definitely. Oh, there's nothing in here.
I
Okay.
want to see it.
Well,
It's
going to be very easy for it to happen.
Red, trying to red, trying. That's right on time. It is track E, track E, track E, track E, track E.
a lot of SSX Tricky fans in the chat. I've never played this game or seen this game. Did we find something good down there? Oh yeah, we found an alpine rate, right?
Sure.
Tricky, do it.
Flame.
Yes! Tricky, do it! Tricky, kill real!
Tricky kill real! He was still breathing fire when I got back up. Yeah. Alright, Tricky, kill this guy. Ow.
I can't believe Tricky can hurt you.
Tricky's too hungry to help.
Super
Ow.
Luigi. Super Luigi says, I got the game yesterday and just beat it. Don't worry, it's not short. It's just that I beat games in record time so that my friends won't want to talk trash.
What does that mean?
Only real gamers would understand, Jess.
My friends talk trash if I don't beat games in 1 second. Oh, a secret cave.
Flame.
Wait, why would I want this? This isn't even like a shortcut. If you smack Tricky with the staff too much, he gets mad and breathes fire on you? Is that real? Can I do this? Stop! Ah! He really does! Wait, he can do that before he learns to breathe fire? That's really good.
I'm so hungry. I need food.
When I need food.
That feel when
Mm-hmm.
you see your main dude and he brings you some food.
God, I hate the way his body moves.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel much better now.
Tricky?
Get on my back. Let's smash those gates.
That pause felt like it was leading up to a musical number.
Yeah. It should have. I really wish this game had musical numbers. I think that would change everything.
God.
Oh wait, I see. I couldn't figure out what this was before, but it's a mammoth.
Oh, okay.
This is a mammoth point.
All right.
This is like this is mammoth from fucking Space Harrier with one eyeball.
It's the Nintendo Mamacon.
Yeah. Oh Christ. Okay.
Wow, this is exactly the kind of gameplay that I come to Star Fox for.
This is magic. I don't appreciate this in my science game.
This is wizardry. Hey, this sucks.
Yeah.
I'm kind of holding out. See if it gets better.
Tricky loves it.
He's moving faster in the cutscene.
How's the camera work? Okay. Hang on, I need to go back though.
Let's play.
Tricky, I'm busy. There's something that felt kind of like a gate in the previous area, so I want to try and walk back there. It's gonna take 30 minutes to do it.
Okay. Here's a thread, a Neo Seeker from September 28th, 2002, titled Foxy Blue Goddess in all caps.
A new girl appear. Oh. Okay, I can't go back. That's fine.
So how does she fit in this game? Also, is she a playable, and in what way? To me, she's so cool. She should have her own game. A bunch of sunglasses, smiley faces.
That's true.
Why don't you play the game and experience for yourself why she's so important and how she ties in? You'll enjoy it more, smiley face.
You'll enjoy it more to learn exactly how much she gets locked into Crystal in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Oh, you guys mean Crystal? Yeah, you only play in the beginning with her, and when you get your staff, you see her head. She is kind of hot.
Spoilers.
I love the idea of seeing the floating crystal head during the tutorial and be like, oh, baby.
Like, yeah, not even like, not any of the points before that. Specifically the floating head.
Wait for me.
BK Whopper says, buddy, she is hot.
BK Whopper.
If you start with 100% and minus the amount that you play as Fox, you get what percent that you play as Crystal equals question mark percent? What I mean is...
That's how you pose this question?
What I mean is, how much of the game involves playing her?
What? Why'd you write it that way? That's really good.
Yeah. Super Shadow X19 says, don't you feel kind of low lusting over digitally animated animals? Isn't that kind of wrong?
Don't you feel kind of low? Are you like ashamed of yourself? People still had a lot to learn in those days.
That's true. They were ignorant.
They had a big storm coming. So, because they didn't want to like deal with coding any more stuff for the mammoth, they just made the gun not attack you until you get off.
That's very polite.
Shoot this. He's not gonna shoot this, I guess. Bad guy. Just goes right through it. Okay.
Triforce Holder says, well, I personally think that you guys thinking an animated fox is hot is sick. It's weird how you can drool over pixels. That's just my opinion, though.
So naive.
The Atari's JJ says, for real. I mean, who gets ideas like that when they involve fictional characters? Anyway, the chick in the beginning of the game is a good person to learn how to play the game and what the controls are.
I don't think she's like cool or hot or anything, but she's really good for learning the controls.
She's really educational, so,
She's a good role model.
God.
I just think she has a lot to teach us.
What can we learn from Crystal? How to be Crystal in prison?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What?
I love how in every cutscene Fox doesn't know what he looks like he's lost. He looks like he came to the grocery store with a friend and he can't find where they went. You're in control of the sharp claw cannon. Use control stick to aim the cannon and hold A to fire. The longer you hold down A, the further you can shoot. Each shot will use power from your staff energy meter. What? Why?
Although it may seem that it matters to me that it matters to them that she is hot, it doesn't. Just because I am trying to tell them to get a life. Yeah, they must not have a life. They must not have a life if they think a fake Fox character in a video game is hot. I know, I hear it a lot on the other forum about video game characters being hot and anime. Yeah, they must not have a life, period. Really, I mean, they need to get out and actually experience life itself.
They need to find real foxes that are hot in the world. Am I supposed to kill this guys with this gun cannon?
Yeah, but anime girls are designed to be cute, though. It actually works for me. I just don't sit there drooling. I'm just saying that they do look cute, winky face.
It works for me. This fox knows what's up.
I know that is their purpose as characters, but come on, you can't seriously be thrilled by those characters.
Thrilled?
I know, I'm not thrilled. They're just cute, winky face. That's why a lot of girls on Neo have avatars of anime, because they're cute, winky face. I'm loving the slow betrayal here.
Yeah, same. I need to kill this guy. Yeah! Oh.
You didn't even get an icon. You can't say that. An icon, an item. Sorry, I was thinking about cute animal ladies. Icons.
Fox, you've collected another icon. With 3 more, you'll be able to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm leaving it. I'm dropping it. I don't have any thoughts.
Okay.
Head empty. Machine. Gamer pick. I wish that gamer pick caught on and people started using it to just describe avatars. Like how everyone says PFP now.
Oh yeah.
Profile pick. Professional file pick. What is this? Some kind of a horn or a gun that Luigi would use. In my day, it was a side pick. Nothing more. I had to adapt to calling them avatars.
Oh.
Which is real Definitely something. Whoa, why are you asleep? Get up. Flame. Oh, it's time for 2 animations.
Oh yeah, the classic combo of get item plus get item.
Yeah! This is a bridge cog. It might be fun to use it on a bridge.
Sun Ruler 2000 says, okay, who need help? Who needs it? If you need help, post it.
If you need help, post it. Where'd Fox go? Wait, what was that? This is godlike.
Fox, do you need help?
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna leave the camera here. It's gonna move weird. Oh.
Fox, I don't like this.
Fox is right there. You could just get it. You walk right into it. Straight ahead.
Ugh.
No! His little tiny hustle! When he walks back, it has the energy of the... you know the gif of the guy from the film. He walks into the room, he looks around, and he's like, where's everyone? Kind of has that mood to him.
The guy from the film?
You know him. Look, I don't remember actor names. Everyone, people know. John Travolta.
It's
Travolta.
John Travolta.
It's Trolto.
And the film is Pulp Fiction.
It's from Pull Up?
It's from Pull Up.
You're tired, so tired response. So tired and so normal.
Listen, I am the absolute last person on this cool blue earth who will judge you for not knowing what movie a GIF is from.
Okay, thank you. A true ally. Anyway, that's what Fox looks like. Looks like
He
Jolto
does
from
look
Pull
like
Up.
that. You're right.
I love to open this chest and get a cog for my bridge.
Yeah?
Brand new cog. Yes.
Moopsie Cutie on September 24th, 2001 said, "Ah, the frog is detailed. He scares me now. I liked him better on N64."
We're all feeling it. The frog
Akira
is detailed.
EX says, "Holy crap. I said crap. That's not a swear in my book. Don't report me. I wonder if it's possible in any way to kill him in action." Moopsie Cutie says, "Kill the frog when you get the game."
If you meet the frog on the road, kill him. Ow. I liked the voice you did for Akira. That was good.
Oh, okay. Akira EX says, "That's as good as done. Mission objective: kill Slippy upon receiving Star Fox Adventures Dinosaur Planet." Dark Knight says, "But Slippy is an important person in the game. He is your target practice. You can't kill him yet." Devil emoji. Not an emoji.
Everyone's so devilish on this forum. Is this anything?
Akira EX says, "Still, he's gonna die anyway. What's the use to save him? He's just useless as far as I heard."
As far as I heard.
Dark Knight says, "I heard he was the weapon person, and he tells you about a weapon and what it can do."
He tells you about a weapon.
Akira EX says, "Damn it, they finally gave him a useful job, sort of."
Everyone fucking hated Slippy back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's just a kid, and
This
he's
is
so
the era
smart.
of, like, wanting to kill Navi and all that.
Yeah. Do you remember when The Legend of Zelda was on Powerpuff Girls, and then
Yes,
and
that
then
changed my life.
Link kill his own fairy?
Yes, that was so funny when I was a kid.
Me too. I was so psyched for it.
Mm-hmm.
I had it, like a friend told me about it, and I was like, no way. Nuh-uh.
See, back in our day, you youngins don't know. We got one video game reference on the entire run of a cartoon. Nowadays, you get 5 anime references in one episode of a cartoon.
It's very different. Ashley asking me if I want pizza. Nah, I think I'm good. Thank you, though. Slippy does not canonically have a wife and children, but he does get a wife and children in an alternate timeline of Star Fox Command.
Oh. Wait, Slippy gets a wife and Crystal gets cursed?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
it's a dark timeline.
Damn. You either get a wife or you get cursed.
You either get a wife or live long enough to become the cursed.
Become the wifeless. Oh, here's a 2002 thread if I've ever seen one. Omochao, Tricky, Flood, or Navi? Which is more annoying?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Stop!
Who's your vote?
Who's more annoying?
Yeah.
I would probably vote for Tricky, if I were being honest. Like, Navi's annoying, I guess. It's either Tricky or Navi.
I feel like Tricky hasn't, like, done anything so far.
Yeah,
like, that I would consider him annoying for. He's, like, really earnest.
He's just like he is earnest, but he's like, he complains every couple minutes about, like, are we there yet, or whatever.
Yeah.
And that makes me hate him.
That's so mean.
And also, he killed you once, so that's pretty evil. Navi doesn't kill you.
I feel like him killing me made me like him more.
That's fair, I guess.
Also, sorry for saying that, chat. When I hear 3 names, those are just the words. Those are just the words you say. Beyond the leap of faith lies an ancient prize.
Veni, Vidi, Vici.
So who are the 3 again? I already forgot.
It's a 4 actually. Omochao, Tricky, Flood, and Navi.
There were 4 and I still said that? Flood's really good.
Flood's fine. I mean, Flood sucks, but Flood is cute at least.
Flood is cute and the voice is funny and the way it all goes down at the end is extremely good.
Was he of assistance?
Was I of assistance? Then he dies. And then it's revived. So you had to buff him and back him down.
Wait, why are you being coy about that, by the way?
I have
why
no
are you
idea.
talking like you're avoiding the spoiler?
I thought you were gonna like call that out and it would be funny, but instead you just let it rock. Because I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna assume Mario's like, I don't want to spoil Mario's Sunshine.
I was like, I don't know. I guess like there was this automatic response in my brain where I was like, oh, I don't want to spoil it. we're talking about like a game that people might be playing. Like, I don't want to spoil the ending.
Yeah, like the
Mario's Sunshine.
I think Omochao's the worst one. Flat out, straight up.
I don't have enough experience firsthand with Omochao to vote that.
Omochao just like talks for way too long and will start talking whether you initiated the interaction or not. Like sometimes an enemy will bump into Omochao and Omochao's like, "Hey, you hurt me. I'm so mad at you," and then starts flying around you and then tells you to hold the action button to perform a somersault. Sorry, tap the action button. What's this room about? There's a shape. Oh,
Okay.
maybe Tricky burned it on fire. There's picture of fire.
Yeah. Just don't burn you on fire.
Seems like Tricky doesn't want to burn on fire here. Omochao will tell you to press the A button to jump in the final level. That's true. Oh, there's a fire switch on the wall? Yeah.
There's something near. Flame.
Oh, I see.
I have a suggestion that's going to turn this poll on its head.
Mm-hmm.
What if we take out Flood and put in Alia? then who wins?
I like Alia though, because she's war criminal.
I guess.
The thing is that like if they're a criminal and they hurt me, then it's good.
Jess! You can't say this!
Flame.
Mavi's never done anything wrong, which is kind of boring.
That's true.
Is this a magic spell?
Oh.
Go
Mystical.
Yeah, Mega Man X Alia Girl Boss, says Ashley.
Stop! Oh, you jump in that? Or you
Oh.
jump on that?
Didn't work for Ball, but
The ball isn't pure of heart.
Go get it.
now it is.
Okay. Well, it's one of your items, so
Yeah. I imbued it with my strength.
yeah.
Nice fucking work, idiot. You did really good. Alright, what's this? Oh, is this a nice ice key I can have for free?
God.
Oh, it's the horn gun. It's the nozzle. Burn this.
Flame.
Yeah! This is the dinosaur horn.
Okay. Sure.
If you find a horn pad on the ground, you can use this horn to call for help.
Great.
Okay.
Hey, Omochao and Alia tied in the poll.
Oh, for worst war criminal, which is a poll we
Yeah.
were having, I guess.
Yeah. What crimes has Omochao committed?
Did Omochao do a crime? Did Omochao desert in Sonic Forces? That would count. Feed one of these slime mushrooms. That's right, he isn't there in Sonic Forces, so he did technically desert. So yeah, criminal.
Huh.
Kind of a boring war crime, but
Yeah.
the dinosaurs don't play the horn. It's just for dinosaurs. It's dinosaur themed. It's dinosaur element horn. It's Friendo in chat. Not all war criminals wear capes. True.
Prince Chicky. Mega Demon says Chicky rocks. If you hate or love Chicky, post here and say why you don't or do like him. I personally love to hear him babble on about how hungry he is all the time. And when he says bad guy, that's always funny. Winky face.
Aww. I love when he says bad guy.
Tricky fan.
Tricky fan number 1.
Mega Demon says, he's adorable. No one likes the cute people, sad face. It's the same thing on Sonic with Omochao.
It's the same thing. The cute people.
Metal Link says, Tricky is so cool because he big, talk, blow fire, and look cool.
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 I just remembered where the dino horn thing was. It's not out here. You dig. How many O's were in that cool?
Let me just grab it. There we go.
Wow, this is way better than I thought! That's so much higher level than I thought. That's beyond my wildest dreams.
Sorry, I didn't deliver that with the right amount of energy.
No, you did great. It's just you know, sometimes you're afraid to hope for too much. Time to blow my cool horn.
Monica says, he's a very naughty dino. I do not like him. A bunch of angry faces. Well,
pissed.
he can be really cute at times. What?
It just cuts off! Are you kidding me? That it? Can I do that again? Wait, he brings it out.
Well, he already called the dino, so...
Dang it. I want to see it again.
God.
Fuck.
Wait, I called that a dino. It's not a dino.
It's a dinosaur.
But it's a dino horn.
Yeah.
Why does it not call a dino?
It does. This is called dinosaur to me.
Okay.
To guide the Snowhorn through the blizzard, he will need to be fed alpine roots as you explore. Look on the ground and walk over them to eat. Cool.
Tattle29 says, I agree that Tricky is cool, but I wouldn't say that he is cute. I judge girls, not dinos.
I judge girls. I'm a girl judge.
I don't want to fuck a dinosaur. Just letting you know. Thank you.
Just letting you know that I only like girls. This makes me think of, there's like a quote from some old bad RPG, or a RPG with bad localization that's like, I like girls, but now it's about justice.
Oh, that does sound vaguely familiar, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it's from. I just know it from like some YouTube video that's like compilation of worst JRPG quotes.
Localization fails.
That same video also has now bear my Arctic blast and a bunch of Chaos Wars quotes.
Was Archives Fantasia in there?
You know, I don't know if ARF existed yet. I don't think it did.
It must have. Surely.
This is an old video.
Okay.
Maybe though.
Real connoisseurs know. Apparently it is from Castle of Shikigami too.
Oh, okay. Shoot them up. I think it was actually, it wasn't like RPG stuff specifically. It was just like worst video game voice acting moments. Epic twisted. Did I go in a circle? Yes. It did go onto a circle.
Nick DJ says, a cry for help. ... Help! I need some help. I want a little tricky picture under my name, but I don't know.
I want a little tricky picture. They should have posted in that other person's thread that was like, if you need help, post it here. A little tricky picture.
I want a little tricky picture. Someone help me.
Someone help me, please.
Help.
Help. Help. Help.
Help. What if Tricky were a Jinjo?
Yeah. I mean, Tricky's basically a Jinjo.
Yeah.
Okay, I go this way this time. The Tricky Picky! So good, Picky. This is so funny, Picky.
Mave0 says, you know you play too much Star Fox when ... Most of you have, or should have, visited a thread similar to this.
Tricky!
Your friend will turn up. They usually do. Maybe I can help until he does.
What does that mean?
No. Oh, fuck no.
What? You...
This guy's replacing Tricky. You think you can breathe fire?
You think you can get this ball? Test number
You're
one.
Nothing.
Bring this ball back to me, idiot.
Anyway, most of you have visited a thread similar to this. Basically, you have to say stuff like, when you take a stick out from the ground and start waking lizards with it. Stuff like that.
You might play too much Star Fox if you take a stick out from the ground.
Metal Link says, you take a lizard and say, Tricky, fine. Mave0 says, at least someone gets it.
Okay, I have to know. Whenever I, in my history on the internet, have read threads like this, I always get like this deep cringe feeling, like, oh no. Do you get this too, or are you loving that?
I mean, it's, my cringe receptors would go off if this were something that I were invested in. Like,
Okay,
if I
that
were a
makes
really
sense.
big Star Fox Adventures fan, then I'd be like, oh, ew, ew. But since I'm not, it's like, yeah.
I'm dual wielding, yeah, and which is weird because like I don't get cringe about a lot of things involving other people, mostly just myself. But for this one, for some reason, anyway, I do love it. I do want to hear it.
Okay. Saddle29 says, when you dress up your pet like a dinosaur with horns and start calling him Tricky. Mave0 says,
specific is the thing.
Mave0 says, that would be funny.
That really whipped the llama's ass.
Saddle29 says, when you dress like a fox and go looking for ghosts.
These are so specific.
When you take a toy X-Wing, pretend it's an R-Wing, and you throw it at a giant monkey's head.
Because you encounter a giant monkey every day of your life. You get so many opportunities to do this. And this time you really bungled it by taking your toy X-Wing.
Oh.
Made it real awkward for your whole family when you went to see the giant monkey at the zoo. I love this.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you jump out of a window expecting an updraft to keep you afloat.
I love that sentence, like modern day. Oh god.
When you start talking to your dog, calling him General. When you make a frog fix your CD player. And you make best friends with a bird. When you hate monkeys. Jess, please! Jess, please!
Nuts, I died.
You can only die by Tricky's flame.
Shit, I died.
Don't waste your Baffin Dads on this.
I'll have to try again.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you stand in fire and become on fire.
And then you die from on fire.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you start looking for dinosaurs to hit them with ancient staffs.
You've got the ancient staff part covered. It's the dinosaur that's the problem.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you find a fox and give him a little staff and put him next to a lizard with a helmet. Smiley face. H. Sonic says, that was funny.
Oh god, someone loved it. They had so much fun to read it.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you run around yelling, cool, bad guys, and let's play.
That one's good.
Yeah.
Hey, the beginning of this conveyor belt.
Technology. I don't see the problem.
It's just... Okay. Did they enslave Tricky? Has he been imprisoned? I can hear him
Who's
yelling,
Tricky?
let me out. Tricky.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you take a pillow and start calling it a Krazoa spirit, and then you try to eat it to make it remain in your body. Anybody have this?
Somebody told me this story once, and all I had to say to them was, I think you've been playing too much Star Fox. The main thing that I can think of when you tell me that you did this is that I think you've been playing too much Star Fox. Sorry, you ate
eating the pillow that's the dead giveaway, no?
Yeah, sorry, you ate a pillow and you tried to keep it inside of your body? Too much Star Fox. Wake up.
Most people would just eat the pillow and then release it from their body.
You gotta know when to let go. Not everyone can keep a pillow inside their body indefinitely, like Star Fox can. That's from gaming. This is reality.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you take a stick and lift each rocks you see to find some scarabs.
Yeah, that's true. That one's right.
Yeah. How about this one? You know you play too much Star Fox when you have a crush on a blue fox.
Well, that's the only one so far that's real.
Yeah.
That's the only one so far that anyone could experience on our planet Earth, on our big blue planet.
The only poster in this thread is not a coward. You know you play too much Star Fox when, this is the same person, you get an operation to look like Fox McCloud.
Okay. Alright, this person's like putting some feelers out. They're dousing.
Yeah!
They're trying to find the other geeks and gamers in the crowd.
The stuff from that is so moist and delicious.
Look at this guy.
Oh no!
Thank you, Girl Pilled, for the sub.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you whack your sister with a pole and expect her to disintegrate.
Why would you do that?
Anyone do this?
Anyone do this? Don't.
You know you play too much Star Fox when you start dying very dramatically when someone hits you, and when you run up to a mushroom and you expect it to run away.
Yeah, I love
This is pretty cool, but I went there as a way to find the leads and gamers in the clouds.
clowns. Where the fuck is Tricky? He's screaming, but I can't find him.
You know you play too much Star Fox when your parents tell you to do chores and you expect a huge money bonus when you get back.
yeah, your parents, they're like, okay, here's your reward for wiping the cabinets with a wet rag, and then and then you say, no, that's too low.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, parents just don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
That's a chore that I did for quarters when I was younger. I'd be like, Mom, can I have some quarters to get a soda? And she'd be like, only if you wipe the cabinets with a wet rag.
Aww.
Classic task. Tricky's in there. Oh, I can't even access Tricky's ball. This is the worst. Thank you. Alright, we need a key for this. There was a key in that like boulder corridor. But I didn't really see how to get it. Yeah.
Okay, here's the end of the thread. Verti says, you know you play too much Star Fox when you beat the living daylights out of lizards and mushrooms and you think every red mushroom is evil. After that, Cube Master says, Verti, stop bumping up old threads. It's against the rules. Verti responds, I didn't, and if I did, I'm sorry. Okay, back on topic. When you go to the zoo and you think every monkey is a mini version of Android.
I didn't. Okay, back on topic.
And that's the end of it.
Incredible. That's a good thread.
Yeah, that's my favorite so far.
Yeah, same. It elicits powerful emotions on all fronts. Tricky somehow sensed I was doing that. It said cool from across the area. Alright, let's see. Let's try this again.
There's a thread in here that just says Nintendo suck.
Nintendo suck.
And the
here it is.
The content of the first post is Sony rule.
No fucking way. Can you take a screenshot of that?
Of
With
course.
both of those present? Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Nintendo has been sucked. Thrashing tail. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna click this. PS2 Lover 1! PS2 Lover 1! Custom title. Starting to like it.
Starting to like Nintendo? Surely not.
I don't... Nintendo suck. Sony rule. They have 59 other posts.
I've had it. I've had it, PS2 Lover 1. If I were a mod, I'd give you a permanent ban.
Is it possible to look through people's post history on Neoseeker?
Let's see.
I want to know if there's any other good posts in their history.
PS2 Lover 1 started a discussion titled Nintendo Suck and Star Fox Adventures. PS2 Lover 1 started a discussion titled Nintendo Sucks in General GameCube. PS2 Lover 1 started a discussion titled PS2 Owners Good News in WWE SmackDown. Here comes the pain. And then a couple other posts in WWE SmackDown. Wait. They haven't actually posted that much.
Weird. Nothing
Nintendo
else.
sucks. Sony rule.
Nothing else in the caliber of their original
No.
opus. That's a shame. Can I get Tricky to go on this fire?
Get it.
He did go onto the fire just as it spawned, and it looked really good. Fox, that's wrong.
Okay, here's a post that they made in the thread, most anticipated game. Responding to someone saying FF Chronicles. Why bother on Crystal Chronicles? FF12 on PS2 is going to be way better. Chronicles is just something they made up in their spare time.
They just made this up. It didn't really happen, unlike FF12.
Final Fantasy 12 is real. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is fiction. You can tell from the crystal.
If they put a crystal on it, then that means it's fake.
Yeah, if they put an empire in it, then it's real.
Flame.
Thanks, Tricky. Wait, did he always make that weird little grunt?
I don't remember it.
Me either.
Oh. No, I think just Crystal Chronicles has crystal. I think that's the only Final Fantasy that has a crystal. That's
Yeah,
why they
it
call
invented crystal.
Chronicles. There's Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles and Final Fantasy 13 Fabula Nova Crystallis. Those are the only two Final Fantasies that have crystals.
Yeah.
No problem.
Knuckles Chaotix, Novus Crystallix. Sort of turning some words over in my mind.
Yeah?
Who are you?
Who are
I
you?
am Fox, and this is the Crown Prince of the Earthwalkers. We've been sent by the Snowhorn Gatekeeper to find the Spellstone. Do you know where it's hidden?
My name is Belina Tay. The gatekeeper is my father.
I'm Belinda.
Did he send you to rescue me?
I'm sorry, Belina, but he feels you have betrayed the beliefs of the Gatekeepers. We were only sent to find the Spellstone.
The old fool. I had to save the tribe. If it wasn't for my father being a gatekeeper, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Whoa. That's not your voice.
So why isn't Fox British?
I don't know.
Because, like, the actor is definitely doing a fake American accent, right?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't I don't know. Is the voice actor British?
I mean, it sounded like...
Belina, are you there?
It does sound weird. Why couldn't you have just let us follow you now? Okay.
I guess Fox did previously have an American accent. What I'm saying is, I think they should make Fox British, but only in this one.
I agree. I think everyone should have been British on this one.
Yeah.
Really admiring the reflections on the ceiling in here.
Wow. Beautiful.
Do you think Fox keeps any cool snacks inside his little backpack? Or is it just like Tricky's ball and nothing else?
Tricky's ball and like a couple of disassembled Pez.
Just like some like Pez, just the candy, not the
Yeah,
fun
just loose
dispensers.
Pez.
Just like sort of like in the bottom, kicking around. And whenever he finds one, he does eat it on the spot.
Yeah.
Taco thinks it's gross, and that's why he left. What are these little guys? So glad of them.
Peppy's Last by Brentford Fan, June 29th, 2003.
His final?
Star Fox Adventures Star Fox Adventures has a new character, Fox's son, and this one with Fox's son is gonna be Peppy's last. He dies at the end. This is all the new info I got, so I thought about posting it up here.
What? This is gonna be Peppy's last. I'm gonna die.
Oh my god. Shicho says, where did you get this from? Brentford Fan says, I just get it from people on my email. My mates and my family get it and tell me instantly, ASAP. So I seem to be an info guru on this game, winky face. My uncle works close to this game. He does some of the stuff for it. He does the banners and things on the internet. And he actually got this info from some bloke who works on Star Fox. Don't know who he is though. I'll post it ASAP on here whenever something new pops up.
Oh my god, some bloke.
My uncle works at Rare.
My uncle who works at Rareware.
The absolute mad lad.
The thing is, I want to air swim on that waterfall, but I'm going to die.
Why are you going to die? Oh, you're...
It's because a snake scared me from the ground.
Okay, well, I would die too.
Alright, well now we don't have to worry about that.
Psycho Dragon says, well, I really doubt they would kill Peppy because they would get a lot of bad emails and results if they did.
I get bad results if they did this.
People would lose their shit if Peppy died.
Saving state to slot and saving my game.
Nintendo Champ says, I think he means the game after Star Fox Adventures. Peppy might die. It's always possible.
It's always possible for Peppy to die.
Memento Peppy Mori.
Oh, that's not water. That's not swimmable water. Pepto Mori.
Fox McCloud 19 says, I think you'll find that Peppy dies at the end of Star Fox Adventures 3, The Way of the Fox. Or so I heard from my mate's dad, who was a programmer. Who never gets mentioned in the credits, mind you.
Star Fox Adventures 3. We're already working on the third one. Okay, I'm doing bad.
Did I just hear Gruntilda?
Yes.
What the fuck?
It's absolutely the sample used for Gruntilda.
Wow.
Oh wait, there's a climby over there. Okay. Wait, what? You can't climb me. Can I jump to this? I'm gonna die for real.
Don't die for real, please. Maybe if you hadn't wasted a Bapham Dad roasting flame upon the fire as a fox.
That was hard. That was difficult. It didn't look like it, but it was really difficult.
Okay. Okay. Do you remember in Diddy Kong Racing?
Yes.
The clock named TT.
Yeah.
He had two separate okay voice clips.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he had
That's
one
good.
that was like okay, and one that was like okay.
That's really good.
Yeah, I think about it all the time.
I like to think about TT's theme song, which sounds like Celebrate Good Times Come On.
Celebration, Good Times Come On, celebrate?
Yeah, it sounds like that song, and it's a song used for when you're looking at your time trial scores, so it's for celebrating your good times.
God.
So I think that's smart. That's smart to me.
I'm glad it's smart to someone. I'm not big-brained enough to appreciate Grant Kirkhope's genius. What the fuck? Tricky.
Hey, Tricky?
Tricky.
Hey, Trickster?
Oh, Tricky, please.
Tricky, buddy?
Tricky, please.
You swim? Look at him go.
He's really getting it.
Yeah,
You should help him.
he's probably fine.
He's gonna freeze in the water.
No, he's okay. It's here. I'll help him.
Okay.
Go get it.
That did not help him.
No, he's laughing. He loves it.
He loves it, but he can't get it.
That's not my problem.
Oh my god.
Well, bye, Tricky. Ah, fuck! No! Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm gonna actually fucking die.
Oh, please don't die.
Okay, I
Please
live.
use your tricks and skills.
Let's try using some different laser techniques. Can't hit me, Tricky's ball. Oh boy. Frogger time. Oh fuck. I die.
Oh, Chess.
I live.
Please. Chess, please.
Do I wish to save? Yes. Do you wish to quit game? No. Oh. Wait! How is this any worse than what happens with the bathroom dad?
Wait, what?
It just put me at the entrance of the room.
Oh, what? That's not how Zelda works.
No. I was expecting a much bigger punishment.
What's the point of the bathroom dad then?
I don't know. Lets you continue getting killed by whatever you were getting killed by.
I mean, maybe if there are rooms that are like much bigger and have more things to do in them.
Yeah, maybe.
And if you don't die at the start of a room.
Yeah. If you don't die sort of like immediately upon attempting a challenge.
No, get grunty.
Sent to heaven. I'm fine. Oh, they could have got a tasty egg from this crate if I'd only lived a little longer. Shoo. Ooh, look at that. Not bad.
Yeah? This is kind of like the Zora.
It's a bit like a Zora.
It's a bit like the Zora.
Go get it.
Where is he? Just gone. Wait, did that cube become this platform? It did, because this platform wasn't here before.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
Cubes do this.
That's magic.
Yeah, I wish they wouldn't put it in Star Fox.
I wish that he would stop doing witchcraft. He can't
Yeah.
keep getting away with this.
I can put Tricky's ball on my Y button.
And what do you gain from doing that?
Easy to throw Tricky's ball.
Okay. I'm convinced.
I'm glad. Okay. Cool. Cool. Why did that music restart like 3 times? Why was there just like a Grant Kirkhope chamber there?
Belina!
You made it!
It hasn't been easy. Now where is that spellstone?
See,
My
keep saying
father didn't
bean.
say exactly
Bean.
where it was, but he knew that General Scales had hidden it somewhere close. Look carefully. I'm sure you and your little friend can find it before they do. Time is short. You must find the spellstone.
Okay. Did she come out of this door? Seems a little small. And also it seems like there's not sort of any where's this in relation to her? Well, I don't care. That doesn't matter. So it's kind of like, where's this in relation to her prison cell? How long is this dungeon? Oh no, it's red mushroom. I see this in my daily life and I think it's evil.
Oh, you might be playing a little bit too much Star Fox, buddy.
I might be. I think you might be right. Donkey Kong throw a funny barrel? This is reference. This is a reverence.
Oh.
Fuck!
Maybe you should be a little bit more reverent of the game.
Maybe. Oh. Duh. Is this next one gonna kill me? Nope. But the next one will. Save my progress.
Jess.
What?
Please. I can only find discussions about Magic and Star Fox on Reddit.
Whoa, gross.
And they've all been posted within the past 3 years.
Oh,
so I'm not
why?
especially inclined to read them on the stream. But
why would they be posted in the past 3 years?
I don't know.
There hasn't even been a Star Fox in the past 3 years.
Oh. Alright, I lied. I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Sorry. Regarding the complaints of Magic and Star Fox Adventures, honestly, since this is still science fiction, I feel that the Krazoan technology as well as Crystal Staff aren't magic, but were mistaken as magic by both salty fans and in-universe by both the Saurian tribes and the Cornerians. Remember Clark's third law, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. On Soria, what we see here is the classic case of primitive societies viewing advanced technology as magic or supernatural phenomena. Oh my god.
People are really getting into it, huh? In 2020.
Yeah,
this is what we were doing. This is what people are fucking doing in 2020.
Yeah, well, this was actually 3 years ago, so.
Oh, this is people are doing in 2017.
2017.
I just realized these have a set path every time.
This is basically indistinguishable from the Neo Seeker post, yes.
What? Fox fell. He slipped. This is tear down to me. This is trying to escort a propane tank and tear down to me.
Oh, I guess, like, Crystal has, like, telepathy or something, right?
Does she? She turns into
That's
a
like a
blue
thing.
floating head.
She does
right?
turn into a blue floating head, but I think she has, like empathic powers or something. Because that was a thing in Assault. Like, they would go to a planet and then she would be, like, Dr. Troy or whatever. And she
Okay.
would say, like, oh, I feel the dinosaur's sorrow.
She had to be the magic one. She has to be the healer.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I supposed to bring this?
Oh yeah, the floating head was a staff VOD that she recorded for whoever picked it up. She wasn't
Yeah.
actually talking to you.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if they're talking about the staff VOD, then like that's not what that
But she
is.
does have psychic powers apparently.
Okay.
And people are upset about that.
Well, I think they need to
because
grow up.
it's not. Why are people so bugged about space magic and Star Fox? Star Wars had space wizards and it didn't jump the shark.
Didn't jump the shark, huh?
Can we stop with the daily Star Wars post, please? We tried to be polite, but no one here fucking cares to compare Star Fox to Star Wars. Go find a fanfiction community to post this crap in or something. Oh my god.
It feels like I'm not supposed to put a barrel on it. What does
Maybe
it want me
put
to
a
do?
barrel in it.
Maybe I can put a barrel in it.
Maybe
It'll
put a
last
barrel
longer.
off it.
Maybe over here.
Why don't you put your barrel out? That's not what I said.
I don't think that was correct. Oh,
Real
this is a bridge.
mature, Chaz. Real fucking mature. This music is he's a pirate.
This music is Bombing Run FF7.
Magic is real.
Mm-hmm.
Look it up.
Just like Luigi. Just like L.
L is real, magic is real, L is magic. Look it up. Grow
Yep.
up. Get
Look it up.
educated.
Get to read a dictionary. It'll last longer. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the little funny barrel spot.
I love He's a Pirate Kingdom Hearts 2 version. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, you sure do.
Well, sorry.
I don't know why I'm supposed to bring a barrel up here. I think maybe I'm supposed to like...
Locate lever switch for fuel containment transportation.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to open that bridge up first. Before I go through the trouble of bringing barrel up here. What the?
Firefox was debated on the Neo Seeker forums because they couldn't determine if it was magic or if it was, I don't know, biology.
Oh my god, wait, what? I need to put the barrel there and then use this funny switch to pick up the barrel?
What?
It like makes a UFO catcher go grab the barrel. Hang on, I need to like see where I'm supposed to even bring this ultimately.
Okay.
It's not there.
It's normal for foxes to secrete fire from their glands.
Yeah. That's why it's called Adobe Firefox.
What the fuck?
Of in the cold fox, of out hot fire the fox.
Just, you have to figure out where this barrel goes.
I think I know
what
now.
it's doing to you. Okay.
This is what we call He's a Pirate skip, and it makes it so that it doesn't play He's a Pirate anymore.
Saves all kinds of time.
Saves me the trouble.
Do you ever like your eyes lose focus and the control, like the buttons at the top right, look like a Yoshi?
Oh, I'm doing it now, and it's really good.
Yeah. Just thought I'd share that little hack.
I'm glad Yassi
Little
is here.
Gamer's trick.
Oh, this one's for all the gamers in the crowd.
A little power for the gamers.
Oh. I thought the gamers could use a little power. Alright, check this out. You're gonna love it. Oh, it didn't even show it this time.
Oh.
Go down. Go get it. Fetch.
I just wish there were a way to find all the Greeks and gamers in the crowd. I love this ambrosia. It's so moist and delicious.
Gigi, please, it's delicious and moist.
Sorry.
I
I'm not
tried
really
the first time.
I'm not a Greek or a gamer. I'm a plant. I'm trying to locate them so that I can destroy them.
That's valid. I offer myself up. Okay, it's respawn me here for some reason.
Okay.
I was trying to place it down so I could walk away and fire at it with my gun laser.
Oh, you sure fucking didn't do that.
I sure fucking didn't do that though.
Okay.
The fucking that's the you guessed a clue right sound from Figure It Out on Nickelodeon in the 90s.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounded very game show. Wait, that's it? I was expecting that to kill you.
Me too. That's a weirdly... I feel like video game characters, when they fall in games, they don't usually kind of tumble on their back in midair and then land and bounce.
Yeah.
Something about that felt really visceral, Fox really fucking fell. Fuck, I didn't do He's a Pirate skip. Now he's a pirate.
Now we're pirates!
All that for this little wooden bridge. Wait, what's the other way? I've decided I don't want to go this way. Okay, cool. It's a good thing that I went this way. Wait, let's just bounce. Okay. Let me in there. Let me in there. Let me in there. Wait for me. Smooch.
Tricky's metamorphosis.
Oh.
Sorry, Tricky's metamorphosis.
Now I'm on board. Now I'm looked the fuck up.
Dark metamorphosis.
Dark metamorphosis. The way he just gets flattened under it is really
Crash
good.
Bandicoot shit.
Oh man.
I never really cared for Tricky, but what happens? Does he turn into a bigger dino or look cooler, like spikes on his back?
Can we get any spikes on this guy? No, he just becomes purple if you catch his ball many times.
I think he should digivolve.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, digivolving is temporary. I didn't mean that. He should Pokevolve. This guy's getting it.
He's getting it. He like stared at me for a while, and then his music started up, and he really just went for it.
He just wanted to show you this cool dance.
It's great, and I love it.
Oh, Chestone. No, Chest, no! Chest, he just wanted to dance.
And he did a great job. Alright, is there anything in here we can shoot? I'm Fox, and I love violence and gun. What? Okay. So I shot some boards that were on the side of a pillar.
Uh-huh.
And this caused a platform to spawn from some lava somewhere?
Okay.
Time to do it again? It doesn't feel like these two events were supposed to be related originally.
It's called magic.
I feel like maybe something was supposed to break and fall, and then they were like, yeah, let's make it come out the lava.
It's simply magic.
It's simply magic. Hang on. Ugh.
I need to close this tab that's just the Saurian translator with "It's a me, Mario" in it.
Sorry, what does it sound like when he says it?
Akumo Mario.
Ah, thank you. Okay, I wanted to get an image of Fox from the front doing his cool sliding motion with his happy face, but it's hard to look at. Hard to see it.
Wait, hard to look at or hard to see?
A little bit of both. Here we go! Oh.
Golden Sun Freak says Tricky's cool because he's half dragon, half dino. I always make him use fire breath and kill the Astards.
The Astards.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Ooh. Ah.
Oh no, he's learning magic. You have to stop him before it's too late.
Sorry. Star Fox is a wizard game now. Boss Galdon.
No! Wait, is this a boss?
I guess it's Boss Galdon.
Oh. Is this the first boss?
Yeah. Oh, Tricky's here.
Go get it.
I don't know why I expected it to explode. I like was hoping for it. Okay. Well, good job.
Thank you.
This thing looks like it's in a crystal grave.
Yeah. Oh, do we need Tricky to... Hey, Tricky, why don't you warm this guy up?
He's got the spell stone.
Oh, he just kind of has, like, Shabunga's face.
What?
On there. Or, like, a General Scales face.
Oh.
He's like a monster, but he's
I
got...
was gonna say, like, this is Shabunga's mom.
Yeah. Fox looking at the camera.
I don't mind held the message. He does have Shabunga's face for reasons of identity, which is very funny.
Identity.
Please do not dock Shabunga in the
Shabunga face reveal. Thank you, Garland Zen, for the sub. Am I supposed to... Do I need to... Oh, he's got a... this.
Hot ass. That is a hot ass.
It's a good animation of whipping around. Okay. Is that good? Okay, great, love it.
Okay, cool. Just please.
I hate when I get Alliance B.
Stop joking behind the pain.
Oh my god! Chicky said let's play! Are you fucking... I'm busy. So we have to do that again?
Yes.
Nope. Okay, I can't go under. Not like Ganon. I love the like Game Maker explosion dot wave.
How do you get behind him?
I don't know.
Maybe if Alliance C would do their job.
Yeah, where's the feathers? Oh. Nope. Do I need to like shoot him? Oh, I don't have any shoot power. Oh, I thought the torch was a flower, but there is flower over here.
What if you threw the ball and then Chicky went behind him and got him?
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be something that would happen in a better game, probably.
I wanted to say that would be badass, and then I pivoted to saying that would be cool, but I almost said that would be cool ass.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. That would be
got
cool
the
ass.
hot ass.
Got the hot
now
ass.
meet cool ass.
Yeah. Okay, we really can't do anything to that glowing weak point, I guess.
Yeah.
Even if it's glowing green. Hey, Tricky, can you? You have no powers. Okay. I can't even use this ball here. Pathetic.
He has no powers.
He has no spells. This Kong's from a science game.
Well, finally.
Do I need to make him like sit on some fire?
Oh, maybe.
Come here. Oh, that looks like I could shoot him during it. Okay, hang on. He had like a gross
That's
opening.
the first time he's done it. That took forever.
It took forever. Do it again. Oh, maybe I can tennis the balls. No, I don't think it's
That would
Ganon.
be pretty Zelda.
Uh-oh. The auto aim just like stopped happening during that. now we've got auto aim. Show core, come on. Just one, okay. Whoops! Yes, I'll save my game. Cough, cough, cough. Oh no, I lost all my great progress. I'm gonna have to go inside again. We wiped.
Uh-huh.
Flame.
It's because of Tricky. Tricky's not pulling his weight.
Yeah.
In a Zelda game, in a real Zelda game, you would throw Tricky into his mouth and he would explode, and that would be the hit.
Yeah. And it
No,
would
that would
really
be a
cool.
Mario game. What am I talking about?
No, if it were a Mario game, I would grab this weird ass thorn and swing him around 3 times. Alright, let's try
I
this
didn't
again.
notice them turning to each other and pogging before.
Yeah, it's really good. Fox, can you be fast?
No.
Can you be nimble?
No. Fox be shitty. Fox be slow. Fox does not know where to go.
Yeah, that's true. I need my spell. Alright, it's time. Really bad sounds.
Yeah.
Why is the spellstone like in his uvula, which is located in his stomach?
Attached to his rib cage.
Who did this to you?
He wishes he was French Froggy. French Froggy. French Froggy. It's not. It's not French Froggy, French Froggy, French Froggy.
He wishes though.
Yeah.
Bad guy.
Thanks, Tricky.
He's right. You should say
Where's
it.
he at? Where's the bad guy?
Where's the lie? Where's the guy?
Hey, I don't know about this boss. It seems not good.
Yeah, you think?
It seems not too good.
It doesn't seem too good. That's true. Show core. Post core. Ow, that's mouth. Different. He's just waiting patiently. Well, your water is spilling out. Okay, we're going back in again, I see.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. What?
Okay, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Is he gonna get shit out?
Oh, he's gonna get shitted.
He's gonna get shitted. Nope.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that must have been a really gruesome death.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe Fox went a little bit overboard.
Maybe.
Dark Ice Mines.
Oh, you must forgive your father. You must work together to lead the Snowhorn tribe against Scales instead of fighting each other.
I will, Fox. Because of you, my people shall no longer live as slaves.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
They're like blinking.
We gotta take this spellstone back to the planet.
My like health popped up and started blinking to let me know I had 4 health now during that.
Okay.
Is that it? Did
I
they
guess
finish
so.
this?
You beat the boss. You
Was that-
got the thing, I guess, that you wanted.
Okay,
That's it.
bye.
You didn't even get a heart container.
Yeah, I didn't get a heart container, but I did get a heart. All right, let's head back to Earth, and then we'll wrap this up for the evening. Dinosaur Planet.
Great job, Fox! You saved the Snowhorn tribe and collected the Spellstone. But it's not over yet. You need to return the Spellstone to the Force Point Temple.
Oh, right.
Happy has indicated that it is located beyond Moon Mountain Pass. I'm sure the Thorntails can point you in the right direction. Pepper out!
Pepper out. Wait, it makes you do this every time?
I guess.
Cool.
Seems good.
I want to see if you can just, like, not press anything. I want to see if we can sky chase this. Is this ring gonna be close enough? Nope. Oh. Uh-oh. Getting the feeling it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen if we get to the end and you don't have enough gold rings?
Probably they will send you back to the start and you'll have to do it again.
Thank you, Mila, for the sub. It'll be really exciting if I have to do this again.
I'm glad you think so.
Fuck.
Why are you screaming?
You failed to get all of the gold rings.
Great job!
Travis, what did you think was gonna happen?
I tried to get the last ring earnestly.
Yeah? That's a fable.
It's a bit of a fable, isn't it? Alright, now I can sky chase. Now I can drink water. Fox saw his reflection in the river and tried to take its gold ring.
What the fuck?
I wasn't expecting to just die.
You know, like in Star Fox, where you hit the rock and die immediately.
Cool. All right, I'll play the game. I'll play the Star Fox segment.
Play your little game, Peppy.
Oh, catch your gold rings. That's your aim. I'll play this much.
You just love this game so much. You want to play as much as possible.
Yeah, baby.
You're Genki skipping it. Are you doing a barrel roll? Voice of Dad from me?
I did it. I did it.
You did it. Good
My
job.
APM was super high.
Oh,
New high
yeah,
score.
I could hear that.
New world record. Dinosaur? Like an excited puppy.
You've got to help us. Those horrible shark claws put out our lovely beacons, and it gets too dark at night. We'd be scared of the dark.
Cry.
Stop crying. I'll see what I can do.
Don't forget about the spellstone, Fox. You have to return it to the Force Point Temple.
Okay, well, we're not going to do that this stream. But one thing I do want to do, I like how there's a Spellstone UI element that's just at the top of the screen. We do need to, we have these 2 cheat tokens, and I want to see what they do. And I think we need to go into the maze to use them. Fuck. So this should hopefully be pretty quick. A lovely sweetie. I love how he just says that whenever Fox talks to him now.
Oh, lovely sweetie. That's what Fox is.
Yeah. Time to go in the hole. So I have these tokens. Where are they? Do I need to like take them to a spot in here and drop them in? What's the mechanic of this maze? Oh. I was hoping this would be something that happened automatically. Perhaps foolish. To
Maybe
find the center
mechanic
of the maze.
of the maze is that you solve the maze.
Interesting mechanic.
Perhaps the mechanic is that you get good.
Maybe. Let's see here. Okay, so there. Let's just move Fox around like this.
Oh, I didn't realize you could move while doing this.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about this happening.
I feel good.
I don't think the game knows how it feels about it either.
I feel good.
Well, isn't there someone...
I didn't forget to ask.
Maybe you should ask, though.
I just didn't ask.
Oh.
Right, here we go. Got it! Woohoo! What a fun maze.
You cheated the game.
Ding. Cheat activated. Ding. The well looks into your future. His life force is strong. His existence is like a virus.
What?
You can hear his breath in every corner of space.
Whoa, what?
He will not only use the evil heart of others, but can also corrupt those that are good. What?
Huh?
Cheat token? What does that mean? Wait, but what was the first coin do? Where it just
activated.
said cheat activated.
You activated a cheat and then you activated Sephiroth.
Well, that's it, folks.
I can hear his breath in every corner of space. Nobody ever brings him gifts anymore.
Are they activated from the main menu? Maybe. I'll save and go look at it. Quit. The Warpstone guy will be corrupted. No.
No.
No, I love him. see.
Okay,
Is
well,
it?
let's not go that far.
It's not in options. Not in Slippy. Not in language. Start? Is it in here? Here's my call out post.
Mm-hmm.
It might be in language?
In language? The language of cheats?
Oh, one of the things, it unlocks the credits.
Oh. Okay.
Display credits on.
What?
I have to toggle it on.
Why, does this have this?
Why does this have this? I'm going over here.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Ah.
Ah! Look what you did.
It's fine. Is this the Great Fox or is this something else?
Did we beat the game?
I think we beat the game.
What?
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 Huh? Huh? Where did this come from?
Sonic, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little bit Mega Man X too.
Do you think X, or not X, but Zero ever figured out how to be human?
No. Ah! David Wise, why'd you do this? S. Malpass. That's Fox McCloud. E. Ellis as Crystal, Queen Earthwalker, and Mother. Prince Tricky. Peppy, Slippy, and Chief Lightfoot are all the same.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh boy, this person really carried a bunch. Creature in Well is Shabunga, same voice. Can't get any closer to these particles. They shrink as we get closer. Oh, it's Andros. Okay, I guess that guy's in this game.
Wow, way to spoil it.
It's fine, of course he is going to be in this game.
Yeah, after all, he is,
Huh?
What?
What's happening?
What is Star Fox Adventures of a theme of love? What the fuck? Oh, this is the music when Fox sees Crystal.
Oh, this is the music when Fox thinks of Falco.
Oh, I wish Falco would take me away, put me in his arm wing, and carry me off to space.
Put me in his arm wings. I wish Falco would get out of his arm wing and put me in his arm wings. Well, we probably shouldn't have watched that.
Yeah. Probably not.
Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back probably next weekend with more. Thanks, Gigi.
And thank you, Jess.
Yeah. Oh, what was the prediction? Oh, yeah, I didn't break the game using Flame, right?
Oh, disappointing. Oh, I see. A lot of people changed their tune about that, huh?
Yeah. Wow. 41,000 goes to... So wait, how does this work? So everybody bets and it goes into a pool, and then the total gets split between people? Between all the people who... How does this work? Whatever. That's cool. Seems cool. Sorry to everyone who wasted their world coin. And thank you. All right, if you're new and you have fun, give me a follow. Follow me. I stream 4 times a week, 3 times in the week, and then 1 time on the weekend. That's all the information you get, I guess. I will put up a schedule for next week, probably tomorrow. That's all I got for you right now. Oh yeah, you can join the Discord. Someone linked it just now, so you can go there. You can join. You can talk. You can chat. I'm tired. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Good night.